are also here. Well, my able deputy minister or the MP for Bole Bamboy is also here, Honorable Suleimana. And I have various deputy ministers from the Minerals Commission and the Lands Commission are also here. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, good morning. Since the inception of this government, President Mohammed's vision of resetting Ghana has been in full force, as you all know. And Ghanaians have appreciated the dedication and commitment of those who have been tasked with the privilege of serving, including those of us at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Our mandate is to ensure the sustainable management and utilization of Ghana's lands, forests, and wildlife resources, as well as the efficient management of our mineral resources for socio-economic development. Under the purview of the ministry are 10 agencies, including the Lands, Minerals, and Forestry Commissions, the Ghana Geological Survey Authority, the Ghana Boundary Commission, the Office of the Administrator of Two Lands, the Ghana Integrated Iron and Steel Development Corporation, GISDEC, the Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation, the Minerals Development Fund. The ministry actively collaborates with other ministries and private sector stakeholders, including traditional authorities, academic institutions, the media, civil society organizations, among others. Today, I'm privileged to highlight our achievements at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources year to date. I'll start with an update on the fight against illegal mining activities. The mining sector is a lifeline of millions of Ghanaians. As we all know, Ghana is blessed with an abundance of minerals: gold, diamonds, bauxite, iron, salt, and others. These natural resources are under unprecedented global strain due to rapid population growth, urbanization, escalating demand for raw materials, and the compounding effects of climate change. The government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama recognizes that for Ghana to fully harness the benefit of its mineral wealth, the law must be strengthened to ensure equity, sustainability, and shared prosperity for all stakeholders, especially our communities which bear the direct brunt of mining activities. That is why we are undertaking a comprehensive legislative and policy review at the Minerals Commission. The Minerals and Mining Act at 703/2024, as amended, are under review with extensive stakeholder engagement and at about 85% completion stage. And I have to note that we've really embarked on a national stakeholder engagements across the country. Some significant changes that we are pursuing is one, to drastically reduce the number of years that prospecting licenses are held from perpetuity to a defined minimal period, reducing the upper limit for a number of years for the grant of a mining lease from 30 years to an agreed period, obviously very reduced years. 3, abolishing development agreements and enforcing the signing of community development agreements, imposing a rate of an agreed percentage of gross revenue from the sale of minerals to fund community development projects to help fast-track the development of mining communities. How many times have we talked about how mining communities are impoverished? These transformational changes will see the accelerated development of our mining communities. We are also introducing a three-tier mineral right regime by including a medium-scale mining. As we speak, we have only small-scale and large-scale. We envision in the new law to have a medium-scale regime. We are also working to reduce the upper limit for stability agreements from the current 15 years to allow for capital recovery for huge investments only, or abolishing it altogether. Under the leadership of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, and with extensive stakeholder engagements that include traditional authorities, civil society groups, academia, government is committed to ensure that the review of the Act corrects the imbalances of the past and secure a brighter future for the benefit of all Ghanaians. And that is why we are bent on making sure that we visit every region in the country to get the input of the people of Ghana. In the fight against Galamsey, it must be noted that 55 small-scale mining licenses issued during the transitional period were revoked at the beginning of the year. Additionally, 907 out of 1,278 licenses, and these are small-scale mining licenses, are now under review for possible revocation due to irregularities identified by the Small-Scale Mining Review Committee, chaired by my able Deputy Minister. A similar exercise is currently ongoing to review large-scale mining licenses to ensure compliance. These measures are all aimed at sanitizing the mining sector to ensure transparency and sustainable operations. In collaboration with other agencies, including the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana Armed Forces, and the National Security Secretariat, and I must say that I've had a full cooperation of our various sector ministries, and I want to take the opportunity to thank them for their cooperation, including the Attorney General. 425 excavators and other machinery have been seized. We have also made 1,345 arrests nationwide since we started, and prosecutions are steadily progressing. I believe that the Attorney General will speak to these prosecutions and give us an update when he takes his turn. I'll specifically give you some numbers and to show you the specifics. And this is related to just the Forestry Commission and the forest reserves. 177 excavators have been seized under the Forestry Commission, 4 bulldozers, 12 vehicles, 43 motorcycles, and 155 pumping machines, 184 shamfans, 15 detector machines, and 10 heavy-duty generators have all been seized, and 286 persons have also been arrested. These are under the Forestry Commission, and they make up for the total numbers I gave earlier. To coordinate the efforts of the military, police, and other security agencies, and to bring proper sanity and coordination, the ministry, working closely with the Ministry of Interior, Defense, and the Attorney General, have established, and the National Security Secretary have established the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, we call it NAMOS, as the operational nerve center for Ghana's fight against illegal small-scale mining and its associated environmental degradation, particularly in water bodies and forest reserves. It embodies Ghana's coordinated response to the scourge of illegal mining, integrating security, environmental, and legal responses into a unified operational strategy. I'm also very excited to note that in collaboration with the Ministry of Transport and the Ministry of Finance under the GRA Customs Division and the Ports and Harbours Authority, we have initiated a proactive tracking of all imports of excavators and earth-moving equipment from the point of entry. So far, 1,200 excavators have been impounded, pending validations before clearance at the port. We are also developing a centralized digital platform named the Ghana Mine Repository and Tracking Software that has been deployed at the Minerals Commission and is at an advanced stage to support this initiative. The platform will serve as the single point of integration for all agencies, including Customs, DVLA, the Ministry of Transport, the Minerals Commission, National Security, and the NAMOS, and provide authorized institutions with real-time access to permit history, equipment location, and operational compliance.